So to figure out how to fix something, you need to understand how something works. Now, please understand, I'm dealing with the United States here, not Canada, UK, Australia, anything else. And the way things work here, if you're getting a 30-year mortgage, have you ever wondered why a lender would want you to refinance even though you have a 6% rate and it's 3% out there now? I mean, wouldn't they make more money paying you a 6% versus a 3? No, because this is how it works. Fannie Mae sets things up with a spread. So it doesn't matter whether you're paying 6% or 3, they're making the same amount of money or the same spread, depending, I mean, in theory, they do make the spread go up and down a little bit, but again, the idea is that they make basically the same spread whether you're paying 6% or 3, okay? So my thought process on this, rather than having the mortgages for Fannie and Freddie and FHA and VA and all those kind of things tied to the 10-year T-bill, we create a whole new T-bill. I'm going to call it a mortgage bond. Because as a financial advisor, there's one thing I get called on all the time, and I have clients that want to have investments that are basically risk-free, that give a guaranteed return, and have tax advantage. So what I'm talking about is having a mortgage bond that all the financing for Fannie and Freddie and all those, have to go through rather than the T-bill. And let's just say we set it up at 3.25%, and they want to have it at 1.5. We'll just say 1.5 is what they want to make on the spread. Who knows? Because again, it does change from time to time. So let's just say they're going to make 1.5 forever. Now, as a financial advisor, if I had a bond that I could sell to my clients, especially my older clients, that is federally and state tax-free, that's paying them a 3.25% interest rate, they would love it. I could sell that all day long. And here's the kicker. If you have the 1.5% spread that just stays the same time, and the bond never goes up and down, it's always 3.25%. You have a 1.5% spread, that means that the mortgage rate is always 4.75, never changes. Now, let's add that into the equation. So let's just, again, it doesn't really matter at that point whether you're doing a 30-year, 50-year, 15-year, you know that your rate's going to be the same no matter what. So we don't have the situation where you're hoping that rates are going to go down next year or 5 years or 10 years from now. It's going to be the exact same thing because the bond rate is there. The nice thing is it's guaranteed, backed by the mortgages, just like, the stuff that we've got now. So that's my answer to this whole scenario. If you want to have a 50-year mortgage, I really don't care because you make them portable. So you can have a 50-year, 60-year, I really don't care. Just set it up because the interest rate's going to be the same no matter what you do. So my answer is we create something new, something that actually makes sense. It's portable, it's fixed for life, solves all the problems. They probably won't ever do it because it actually makes sense. But give me your opinion. Dickie out.